Roamy from Southeast Slings. Today I'm going to show you how to use a tie-on carrier to carry your baby on your back. Now generally I recommend people wait till baby is sitting up unaided, so it's generally around 6 months. It just makes it a little bit easier to get baby on your back, and also they're a bit more robust, so the safety risks of them slumping and restricting their airways are lessened once they're able to sit up unaided. This doesn't mean you have to start at 6 months. A lot of people wait until babies are 12 months or older. It's whenever you feel comfortable to do it. When you do this for the first few times, either do it with somebody there just to kind of keep an eye on, just to help you if you need them to, or if you haven't got anyone around, do it over a soft surface just to be sure, and just you can always practice with a teddy or a cushion beforehand. So I'm going to demonstrate this today using the Oscha Cairis carrier, which is actually a half buckle, so it's got a buckle waist and tie-on straps. It's exactly the same method though, even if you've got a carrier which ties on around the waist, so it's the same principle. So I'm going to do this up around my middle like this, and I'm going to wear it slightly higher than I would do for a front carry so that baby can see over my shoulder. Now obviously this depends on how big your baby is and how tall you are as to where you're going to sit them, but wherever feels comfortable for you both, and ideally if baby can see over your shoulder then you can check on them and then make sure they're all okay. So I'm just tightening this up around here, and I want to make sure the carrier is sat evenly from one side to the other. So have a little feel and just check it's sat, so there's the same amount of fabric on either side of your spine. Bring the straps out either side to check they're not twisted, and then I'm going to pick up my baby. Now there's various different methods of getting baby onto your back. If you look at one of my other videos, it shows a number of methods using a buckle carrier. They can still be used with the tie-on carrier as well. So I'm just going to show one method for now, but if you're interested in some other methods for getting baby onto your back, if you have a look at my other video, it'll show you it on there. So to get baby onto your back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold them with one arm on my hip and then bring the other arm round to hold them with that instead. Once I've got them held with this hand, I'm going to bring this arm round and up and over like a front crawl movement. So I'm holding them with both arms from the front. I'm then going to remove this hand and go round behind to help ease them round. So hold them with this hand, bring them round, and just slowly bounce them round onto your back like this. So check you're happy with how high they are, that they're sitting evenly on your back, same amount of leg either side. Once you're happy with their position, you're going to slide your hand under the base of the carrier and bring it up over their bottom and back. So slide my hand here and bring this up over their bottom and back as high as you can comfortably reach. Okay, like that. Keep one hand on baby at all times. With the other, bring one strap out and up and over your shoulder like that, and then pin that between your knees. Now the reason for bringing it out first is it means it won't get stuck underneath their arms, so you can be sure it's coming nice and straight over their back. Same with the other side, so hold them with the other hand, bring the strap straight out and up and over your shoulder. So I've got both straps coming over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pin these between my knees and just have a little feel to check the carrier sitting evenly from one knee pit to the other. Check the baby's arms are in a comfortable position, and check the carrier is coming at least to baby's armpits. If you haven't got a mirror, you can use your phone to have a little check. I would recommend when you're first doing this, you do it with a mirror so you can kind of check to make sure that baby feels okay. Depending on how flexible your arms are, you might be able to feel how high it's coming. Once you're happy that baby is held securely, take hold of one strap in either hand and stand up. Okay, if you need to do any more tightening, just bring these up, a little bounce, and you can tighten them up a little bit. Once you're happy that a carrier is held tightly enough, you're going to pass these underneath your armpits, across over baby's bottom, across the fabric over baby's bottom, and bring the straps underneath their feet. So it goes over and then under, with the cross going under baby's bottom. And then do a knot in the strap on your front. Now depending on the make of carrier you've got, you may have a strap that goes through here to hold the straps together. So this particular carrier has this strap. It may be part of the carrier or it may be separate. Generally with a tie-on carrier they're separate. So this just feeds through here and here and then ties across like this. Now if your carrier doesn't have one of these straps, It's not a problem, it just depends on the brand. Some of them choose to have them to give you that extra security, others don't have them and the straps just sit nicely over your shoulders. Providing the straps are done up securely, it is safe to have them just straight without having the chest pass as well. So that's essentially how to use the carrier. Once they're in like this, have a little check to make sure the carrier is going no higher than the nape of their neck, no lower than their armpits. Obviously baby can wriggle their arms out over the top if they want to. With the doll they can't move their arms out, but the arms can either come out the sides here or they can go up over the top. Just make sure they're held nice and snug even if they've got their arms out. You want to have a little feel just to check you've got an even amount of leg either side. If baby is a little bit lopsided, you can just slide your hands in and just shift them one way or the other just to move them across. Okay, so that's basically the carrier. To take them out, we're just going to reverse what we've done. So, going to undo this and bring that out. Then going to undo the knot here. So undo the knot and take a hold of one strap in either hand. Now you can either do these one at a time or do them together. I'm going to do it together. So what I'm going to do is keep these held nice and tight and just bring them down under baby's legs, keeping them really tight. I'm then going to pass them over, so I'm holding them in the opposite hands, keeping it tight, and then pass them to the front and hold them between my knees. Okay, so I've got that round like that. If you want to do them one at a time, that's absolutely fine. So bring one round, pass it between your knees, the other one round. I'm going to put one hand on baby's bottom, and with the other hand, I'm going to just bring this strap over my shoulder and down off baby's back. Then I'm going to slide this hand inside, so I'm holding baby on the inside of the carrier, and bring the other one over my shoulder. So the carrier is now hanging straight down. Now I'm just going to slide baby back round underneath my arm onto my hip. And that's how to use a tie-on carrier to carry a baby on your back.